There are numerous places in the Torah that describes God in some very disturbing ways. God in rage, God's wrath. How do we deal with these descriptions of God? So this is one of the most important rules that a person absolutely must know before they open up the Torah. The Torah never describes God as He is. Everything that the Torah says is God as He appears to us relative to who we are, not who He is. Actually, that's true about anything. Science will agree today if I'm describing a table, I'm not describing the table as it is. I'm describing the table relative to me as it appears to me. Because if I were able to see with microscopic vision, suddenly the table wouldn't look that way at all. So what the table actually is objectively is beyond the parameters of my perception. I can only know the table subjectively as it pertains to me, as it relates to me and who I am. Well, so too the Torah. The Torah is never trying to describe God as He is. And in fact, the Torah is not a work of theology. We're not studying God. Everything that it says about God in the Torah is only there in order to inspire us and to move us towards change. But it's not a description of God as He is. It's a description of God as He appears to us depending on who we are, and that description is there to inspire us, to move us to change. So if the Torah describes God as rage, it's not telling us that God has a temper issue. It's telling us that if God were a man, but He's not, and we were to behave this way, then the most appropriate response to that would be rage. But it's telling us something about us. We should understand that what we're doing and how we're behaving is so terrible that it would be as if God would be enraged by us. But to think that God actually has anger, that's ridiculous. In our tradition, losing one's temper is considered to be a very bad trait. And it's for sure that the Torah is not going to describe God with a trait that's considered to be a bad trait. It's important to understand, and this is a rule of thumb, when you open up the Torah, don't look for theology, look for ethics. The Torah describes God only in so much as it helps us understand the level of our morality, the level of our spirituality, and it gives us images of God that are there to motivate us and move us to change. But it's not describing God as He is, but rather relating to us as we are, and giving us ways to appreciate how serious our behavior is and moving us to make changes. This is Rabbi David Aaron for JTV.
To stay up to date with JTV content, click subscribe here if you're on YouTube and hit the alarm bell. And if you're on Facebook, hit the like button and under following, click see first. If you enjoy watching JTV content and want to help us continue to grow, please consider making a donation to us by clicking here.